Jason, Las Vegas. This is a Las Vegas Strip walking tour. Today is Monday, February 6, 2023. Let's see what Las Vegas looks like at 6 p.m. We're gonna start this tour at the Venetian, kind of towards the north end of the Las Vegas Strip, across the street from the Mirage, soon to be Hard Rock Cafe or something like that. The first time I'm recording on my new GoPro 8. I got it because it supposedly goes live, but I can't set up my hotspot. I don't know what's going on with my cellular phone. I can't get it to connect to a hotspot, and you need a Wi-Fi connection to go live on the GoPro 8, at least the GoPro Hero 8, and I can't find any Wi-Fi's or any hotspot connection, so this is just going to be a pre-recorded video. I have to edit out some of the copywritten music, but I definitely was trying to do a nice little live stream. I think the only way I could do a live stream would have to be with my cellular phone. The problem with that is my cellular phone is so shaky that it's super difficult to do a live stream, right? So I just have to do a few pre-recorded videos with this new GoPro Hero 8 until I figure out the hotspot situation. Either way, it's still a fun walk down the Las Vegas Strip. A beautiful night here. As I said, today is Monday, February 6, 2023. Very nice view of the Mirage. One of my favorite hotels in Las Vegas, undoubtedly. As you can see, it is a little chilly out here. It's about 60 degrees, but it's a wind of like 20 miles an hour, about 10 to 20 miles an hour. So it is a little bit chilly out here. But to me, it's better to be a little bit chilly, about 60 degrees, than 115 degrees, right? But as you can see, it is a little bit chilly outside here in Vegas. It does get chilly. Some people who ask, does it ever get cold in Las Vegas? I would say yes. Definitely gets cold in the months of December, January, February. But in a few months from now, I would say April, May, June, is definitely going to be in the 100th degrees. So I'm going to try to get as many live streams during this chilly area than I am going to get during the 115 degrees days and nights. have a nice little PBR that I will be sipping on during this walking tour. It's currently about 6 p.m. I think. A long day of work. Woke up at around 4:45 a.m. Went to work from about 7 a.m. to about 3:30 p.m. And then it took me about 2 hours to get to the Las Vegas Strip from my job. And now it's about 6 p.m. As you can see, we're in front of Harrah's. And across the street is the entrance to the Mirage. As I said, this hotel will be, I guess, knocked down sooner than later. I think it's going to become a Hard Rock Cafe. Planet Hollywood, one of those two. I think it's Planet Hollywood. But I'm going to miss this hotel. I'm going to miss the volcano. One of my favorite attractions in Las Vegas is the volcano. We got a lot of people around us right now. Let's keep moving. But my hands are a little bit chilly, to say the least. But I'm not cold. I'm not cold. Definitely not cold. Ankle's kind of killing me, my left ankle, so I may be walking with a little bit of a limp. Right, we'll take this walk nice and slow. I'm gonna start sipping my PBR very, very soon. Definitely want to figure out how to live stream this. I feel like it'll be easier, or maybe I'll just end up live streaming with my cellular phone, which, like I said, I don't think it's a great idea because my cellular phone is super shaky and the GoPro 8 has the stabilization on, right? But either way, I definitely want to do a few more live streams in the Las Vegas, on the Las Vegas Strip where I had the opportunity. Unfortunately, I'm not really able to walk through any of the casinos. As you know, some casinos have rules about filming inside, some casinos do not, right? But for the most part, most casinos do have rules about filming inside. Look how cool this is. Lovely Las Vegas Strip, people. Woo! Right? It's cool. Even though it's a Monday, it's still a few people outside here on a Monday night. That makes me happy, right? It's not completely dead. There are a few people out here. As you can see, straight ahead is the Link Hotel. Right behind the Link Hotel is the, the Ferris wheel. I would like to walk down there, but there's so much copywritten music that, you know, I'm not really gonna do that right now. I have enough copywritten music I'm gonna have to get rid of later on. Let's go and check out this cool artwork real quick. I think it'll give me an opportunity to pop open my PBR. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Let's just stop right here. I feel like I'm too far. I want to get a little bit closer. I definitely don't think I can go inside. But yeah, this is a nice view right here. Nice and warm over here actually too. And you can see the nice little artwork here. Definitely cool. This is the Link. Kind of in the middle of the Strip. If you're ever in the Las Vegas area, definitely go and check out the Link Hotel and the casino. And even the walkway of the Link is cool. Definitely cool. And you got the sign for Harrah's right up here. Is that Puddle of Mud? Yeah, Puddle of Mud. I think it's Puddle of Mud. I can't remember. Definitely in the mood to pop open this PBR. I gotta find a spot to just open it. I feel like right here is a good spot. Let me just put the camera down for a second. How nice of a view is that? I don't really know the rules of drinking outside, but I'm still on my hipster stuff, so I'm gonna drink a nice PBR, right? Cheers. Woo! Oh. Oh, that's good. Woo! Okay, let's go back to the tour. Lived in Las Vegas for about 2 years now. I can see myself living here another 2 years. Definitely no plans on moving anytime soon. I like this city. It's definitely growing on me, but to say the least, I don't visit the Las Vegas Strip as much as it seems. It's nothing against it. It's just like, you know, I'm not really a casino person, but it's definitely always fun when you do walk down the Strip. But I do not visit the Las Vegas Strip more than like once a week for the most part. Cheers, cheers from Las Vegas, drinking my PBR, right? Keeping it kind of light. As you can see across the street, we have the world famous Caesars Palace, one of the most underrated hotels in Las Vegas. It's an insanely beautiful hotel, very open to walk through. A lot of sculptures, beautiful sculptures that you could see in Caesar's Palace. They also have like some sort of like aquarium kind of thing in the inside that I'd recommend going to take a look at. Woo. So far I feel like we're doing pretty good with the copywritten music. That's one of the biggest complaints with like live streaming on the Las Vegas Strip, is that there's so much copywritten music that it's almost impossible to record anything. But look at this, look at the link, look how cool this is, man. Right? Super impressive. And I don't know if you can see the ESPN sign. That's right up there. So if you ever see the ESPN in Las Vegas, that's where they're at. They're right up there. You can see the sign. ESPN. So when the stars of ESPN are in Las Vegas, that's basically where they're at. In-N-Out Burger. This is the link. As you can see, this is where you can fly above. You can see the cool Ferris wheel down there. I don't know the price for it. It is pretty pricey, but it's definitely a cool experience. Across the street we have the Caesar's Palace entrance. This is Caesar. I believe that's Caesar's right there, yeah? A nice sculpture of Caesar. And then straight ahead is the world's famous Hell's Kitchen. Super pricey for people like me, of course, but definitely worth a trip, worth a visit if you're ever in the Las Vegas area. Definitely feeling as I'm starting to warm up. I feel like it's a little bit less windy. Straight ahead we have the Flamingo. Like I said, it's unfortunate. I'm most likely not allowed to enter any of the casinos while filming. I would most likely be kicked out and banned for life. So please keep that in mind if you do visit Las Vegas. You can take your camera, on your phone out for the most part. But for the most part, like walking, anyone trying to do a walking tour, in any of the casinos is not a good idea. Not a good idea. As you can see, this is the world famous Flamingo. We don't have the signs on right now. But straight ahead, you can see the Flamingo Hotel up there. It's a cool hotel. Right? One of the best hotels in the city. Directly across the street from Hell's Kitchen. Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen. Probably should have started this walk at Resorts World. I did try to start at the Wynn Hotel, but I couldn't find a hotspot. I mean, I couldn't get my cellular phone to connect, or the GoPro to connect to my cellular phone hotspot for some unknown reason. I don't know what's going on with that. But hopefully in the future we will be able to do a few live streams on this GoPro. Is this guy gonna make it? That's embarrassing. So nice. It's super dark down here. I don't know what's going on, but it is super dark. Normally you can see all these lights over here in the Flamingo. You would see all of these lights would be on, and you can see the flamingos right up here. But for some unknown reason the lights are off. But you can see the lights are on the Flamingo Hotel all the way up there, which is super dope. Super dope. But for some reason the lights over here just are not on today. I don't know what that's about. You see the world's famous Hell's Kitchen across the street. Gordon Ramsay's. Yeah, it's super dark over here today, right? Got a cool sign of the Flamingo sign right here. We're gonna get the Flamingo sign, and then we're gonna get the Hell's Kitchen sign, right? Nice view of the Hell's Kitchen sign. Unfortunately, this place does not have like menus outside, so I can't go and check out the prices or anything like that. But to say the least, is, you know, I would imagine the risotto is pretty expensive, right? As you can see, Hell's Kitchen is right next to Caesar's Palace, and then we have like the Bellagio down here. And this is like the north end of the strip. You can see we came from the Mirage and things like that. Caesar's Palace. Vegas definitely looks pretty awesome at nighttime. Super awesome at nighttime. This GoPro literally has, like, I would say maybe an hour and 10 minutes of recording time. It's kind of disgusting. It's kind of disgusting. This is another place that you should probably go and check out. I believe it should be free, the Omega Mart. It's super trippy. I don't know if it's still free. It is kind of west of the Las Vegas Strip. It's not too far off the Las Vegas Strip, the Meal Wolf Omega Mart. So if you ever get a chance to check out the Area 15, go and check that out. Omega Mart, it's super fun. It could be free. Go and check out the prices. Let's check out this view right here. How cool is this? Let's check this view out real quick. We got the Cosmopolitan, the Bellagio, Caesar's Palace. Woo! Hey, look how amazing this view is right now, right? This place, this hotel next to me right here used to be called Bally's. You could see, I don't know if you can see the sign, the outline of the Bally's sign, but they have been rebranding to a hotel called Horseshoe. I believe that's what it's going to be called, Horseshoe. But we got the Bellagio over here. You can see we're on Flamingo right now. Right, we're on Flamingo Avenue or Boulevard or Road, wherever we are. Oh, that's delicious. This PBR is hitting the spot. You can see the Cromwell. A very, very cool hotel. Smells amazing. Right, it smells amazing in there. Super dark out here tonight, man. I can't see anything. But look at the Eiffel Tower replica right here. A lot of people following us, so we're gonna have to move a little bit quicker. But it's all good. Look at the cool Eiffel Tower replica with the I don't know what is that called. Some kind of sky light. This Eiffel Tower replica looks amazing, does it not? Right? It's super amazing. And like I said, you can see the outline on the building. It still kind of says Bally's, but they are rebranding to something called Horseshoe. That's Dre's, right? Dre's, is that how you pronounce it? Dre's or something like that. That's where a lot of music concerts happen. Right up there, as you can see, the baby will be here in concert. Glad to see he has not been canceled. Keep doing your thing, baby. The baby. You have my support, right? You have my support, the baby. I mean, it's kind of a hit and miss thing. 50% of people kind of want to be on camera. 50% of people don't want to be on camera, and then there's 50% of people who just don't care. Right? That's kind of how it is. But this is a nice little walkway. As you can see, there's some food spots over here if you want to get some pizza. Something called Redneck Riviera or something like that. I don't know what's going on there. But there's stuffed deep dish pizza. Some chakra stuff going on over here. It's like some kind of sugar shop, right? If you love sugar, is over here. And you can see it's getting kind of light out here. It's not too busy on this night. Probably a good day to do this walking tour. But straight ahead, as you can see, the world famous Bellagio Hotel. One of the most beautiful hotels to walk through. I could not say that enough. Definitely a huge fan of the Bellagio. Look at this view right here. How amazing is this, right? You can just enjoy the beautiful Eiffel Tower one day soon, right? We'll take a trip to Paris and see the actual Eiffel Tower. That would be fun. And as you can see across the street from the Eiffel Tower is the Cosmopolitan. That's probably, I gotta admit, it's probably low-key one of my favorite hotels to walk through, because they have like one entire floor full of like artwork, if not two. They have a lot of artwork in the Cosmopolitan. Definitely recommend going and taking a tour through the Cosmopolitan. They have a lot of artwork if you are a fan of that stuff, like myself. But straight ahead is the world famous, everyone knows, everyone loves, the Bellagio Hotel. Let's kind of get a nice little view of this just real quick, right? No one's gonna be walking down here. Ow! There's some kind of sign over here. Hold on, let's jump in the middle of the street real quick. I've never seen this sign. We've seen this sign before. Yeah, as you can see, it says something about Bally's. I can't see. Grand Bazaar Shop Bally's, at Bally's. As you can imagine, they're probably going to change this sign to Grand Bazaar Shops at Horseshoe, I've never seen this sign before. It's pretty cool. Like I said, this hotel in front of us, this building, and I think it's the building to the left, will be rebranded to the Horseshoe. Horseshoe. Super disappointed this is not a live stream. Really wanted that interaction tonight. That would have been cool, right? Like I said, I'm gonna have to try my cellular phone, which sucks because of the stabilization, but you know what, it's still fine. You always need a good camera. Right now I've been recording for 25 minutes and my battery is down to 44%. So for some unknown reason, this GoPro is just, I mean, come on, let's think about that. 25 minutes, right? 25 minutes, and we're already, what, 60, how much is that? Is that 55%? Something like that? Terrible with math, clearly. Definitely a lot more action in this part of the Las Vegas Strip. Hopefully this car doesn't run me over. People from California cannot drive when they come to Vegas. I don't know what that's about. It is a nice quick walk. Got the Paris Hotel right in front of us. Let's take a moment and really enjoy this Eiffel Tower. Definitely want to say shout out to everyone in France right now who could enjoy the actual Eiffel Tower. How beautiful is this? Absolutely beautiful. Definitely the Las Vegas Strip is so beautiful at nighttime. I don't know if it really shows so well on camera, but the lights, the energy, is definitely the best time to visit the Las Vegas Strip is at nighttime. It's not even close, right? It's not even close. Look at that. This is where we came from, Caesar's Palace. You see the Trump Hotel. You got the Mirage. You got Treasure Island. You got Caesar's Palace. Then we have the Bellagio, the Cosmopolitan, the Aria, Planet Hollywood, Paris Hotel, and the beautiful Eiffel Tower. Amazing, amazing, right? Amazing. Definitely a beautiful day to be alive, right? And as you can see, this bus right here, this bus goes up and down the Las Vegas Strip. You can see how crowded it is. I've never taken this bus that goes up and down the strip. It's always, I mean, you can see this is one stop, and look how many effing people are on this bus right now. I would never catch this bus. Like, I just never would catch it. It's just not worth it for me, man. You know, to me, it's like, if you're gonna be in Vegas, you might as well just walk. But that's just me. But I wouldn't recommend it. If you have to walk and catch that bus, the bus is called the Deuce, and it goes up and down the Las Vegas Strip. You can kind of see one bus right now. I think there may be two buses, but it goes all the way down to like Fremont Street. But to me, I'd rather just walk or hit the Uber button, right? But look at this, how beautiful. We have the replica of the Eiffel Tower out here. Absolutely amazing. Super beautiful. Super impressive. Shout out to everyone in France, Paris, right? Shout out to everyone around the entire world, of course. But you can see this is the Deuce bus right here, and this is how many people are on the bus, right? The bus got to pick up that stop over there, so If you need to catch the Deuce bus because you don't want to walk up and down the Las Vegas Strip, there are a lot of stops to catch the Deuce bus. But for me, I've never caught it, and to say the least, I probably never will. Never will. As you can see right here, we have the Cosmopolitan. One of my favorite hotels to take a walk through. And as I said, there's a lot of artwork in the Cosmopolitan. A lot of beautiful artwork. 1 to almost 2 floors complete of just artwork. Definitely worth a walk through if you are a fan of artwork and stuff like that. Definitely some nice smells out here right now. We got the Chris Angel Mind Freak. Check out his obliques. That's the only thing I can see from here, right? The obliques. Bat Out of a Hell. Okay. People are walking against the red sign. I don't know what that's about. I'm taking my time. I'm not in a rush. This car's not going anywhere. Okay. Okay. But let's get one more look of the Bellagio before we pass the Bellagio. There is a show every 30 minutes, every 15, 20 minutes or something like that. There is a water show at the Bellagio. I don't know, it looks like people are lining up like the show is about to begin. Unfortunately for me, the show does have a lot of copywritten music. I don't know what's going on across the street, so I wouldn't be able to go to that show to catch. I wouldn't be able to go across the street to catch that Bellagio show, but it does happen, you know, every 10, 20, 30 minutes or something like that. There's some kind of selfie cam thing. I don't know what this is about. I'm gonna try to check it out. You can see it right here. I'm definitely not trying to be on no selfie cam right now, but it looks pretty cool, right? Like you can see whatever this is right here spinning around. Super dope. This is pretty dope. Let's look at this. Look, that's what it looks like. How cool is this? I've seen like WNBA players do stuff like that, but that's pretty cool. Look what it looks like. That's what it looks like if you want to. That's pretty cool. You gotta give it to. That's super dope. I like that. That's super dope. You gotta like that. That's super dope. I like that. That's dope. And it's crazy because, like I said, I don't visit the Las Vegas Strip a lot, but man, every time I'm here, I'm like, I could spend another 3-4 hours just walking up and down the Las Vegas Strip. I really enjoy the vibe over here, to say the least. I really enjoy the vibe over here, right? But it's easy to enjoy the vibe when the last time you were on the Las Vegas Strip was like 3 months ago, right? If I was to do this tomorrow, I'm like, okay, I get it. I get it. But it's super dope. Look how beautiful this area is. I'm definitely blessed and thankful to have lived in this city, right? This is a super dope city to live in, man. I cannot stress that enough. It's not a super expensive city. The cost of living is worth it, right? The cost of living is worth it. You know? Got performers like this over here on the. Look at that, that's cool. The Circus du Soleil, right? That's super dope. Nobody's jumping on camera. I'm trying not to be in there. But this is the world famous Planet Hollywood. How cool is this? Planet Hollywood. Okay. My GoPro battery is currently at 33%.